Hello and good evening, everyone. I hope you're all having a pleasant Thursday. We're almost done the week, thank God. So, I'm heading back to the Federal Bureau of Control. I think it's been about a week since I've had a chance to play. Last week was a lot of side mission stuff. I have the snazziest suit right now, though, so it makes it worth it. I also fought myself in a mirror, and she kicked my ass a few times, so that was less fun. I think my main frustration last week was I was trying to do some of those emergency side missions that pop up, and they were all like save your personnel, and then they kept dying. Like they just would run into the explodey guys and just failed like 3 of them. I was so angry. I actually threw my voice out right before I stopped streaming because I was so frustrated. But let's hop back in. Yep, suit's incredible, Jay. I will say the color scheme is a little interesting. And I feel kind of overdressed in a way. Like her normal attire, the black stuff, I think fits a little bit more with the aesthetic of what I'm doing, as opposed to the bright yellow, purple shirt. Like I look fabulous. Don't get me wrong. This is fabulous, but all right. What was I even attempting to do at this point? Alright. Search for the slide projector in dimensional research. Use a totem jukebox to find 6 pouches of one by Airish's old squad mates. Let's see if it'll track that, because I found 5 of the 6 by complete accident. Oh, he's just straight up in the quarry, is he? Is that really as close as I can get? Huh, guess so. Alright, well, let's get that side mission out of the way. Because I have a whole bunch of side missions, I'd like to clear a few of them out. That is the wrong way. I need to go this way. Oh, right. Okay, gotta get out of here.
I should get these back to him.
Collect reward. Oh, that was finally the last ranger I needed, was it? I mean, we had so many people in research, it's not even funny. Let's go let him know I killed all his buddies for him. I'm sure that's what he wants to hear. Oh, I also spent some time throwing TVs into a furnace. Because that was a thing you were just supposed to know that you could do. To get what I believe is the most broken thing in the game. Infinite ammo as long as your aim is good. Alright, buddy, I got some bad news for you.
Oh, where the fuck?
Here are the pouches. I found 6.
Well, that's all of them. Counting mine. Well, I guess I'll just have to wear all of them. It sounds sappy, I know, but well, it's all I can think to do.
Nothing's easy with the hiss. Is it rude to ask what's inside? What's inside the pouches?
Yes, it is rude.
Too late now.
That
The
was
story's
rude.
confidential. Well, I guess I can tell you, being the director and all. So, the Bureau had heard rumors of a werewolf gathering upstate every full moon. Us being rookies, they sent us to confirm it was bullshit.
Hold on, is he about to tell me werewolves are real?
Turns out, there was an altered item that was creating violent gravitational anomalies during full moons. Oh, man, we nearly bit it that night. Well, to remember the occasion, we all bought silver bullets to wear around our necks, just in case we ever ran into another werewolf.
Oh.
So why did you leave the Rangers?
I thought I could do more good here. Somebody's got to protect the people who protect everybody else, right?
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
Oh, screw off. I'm
Stay sharp.
apparently paying your salary. That wasn't something I knew I was doing until I got here, but, you know, here we are. Let's do this, because apparently I need to desperately get more people under my control so these explodey guys stop going after my people. How do I eradicate the mold? Where's the mold? How do I get rid of it? Is logistics the closest I can get? Looks like it. What werewolf? Well, there was no werewolf. It turns out it was just They had heard rumors of werewolves. He went to go see if there was a werewolf. There wasn't. There was something there that was messing things up, but it wasn't a werewolf. But apparently, him and his buddies all bought silver bullets, you know, to remember the occasion by. I am going the right way, right? Yes. Okay, is this... Oh, I can get in here now, right? This is bad, right? Yeah, that's bad. Still haven't figured out how to get rid of that, though. So it's good to know the game has still got a few tricks up its sleeve that I haven't figured out yet. Have I been in here? I feel like I have. Yes, I have. There's too many of these things in the game. I can't remember what I have and have not been in. Oh, shut up, metal detector. I pay your salary, too. Where am I going? Is this the right way? Is this where I'm supposed to go? I don't know.
Mold's gotten in here too?
Alright.
Alright. Let's get cleaning, she said, cocking her gun.
I'm eradicating mold, guys. Jeez. I seized. A seizing has occurred. Okay, no, can't seize that yet. If that is in fact a thing I can even do. Boom. Boom. Y'all can't got me, I got rocks. Oh, excuse me. I had rocks. You weren't supposed to be able to hit me. Why is there like... Why are you wearing capes? A little presumptuous, don't you think? Okay, there's way too many explodies. Here, do you need help, buddy? You're probably gonna do better than the people I've been sent to protect sometimes. Okay, you're still over there, I guess. For some reason, I didn't think I could move when I was seizing, and I just did it out of instinct just then. Surprised there isn't an achievement to throw grenades back at people. Seems like a very Steamish achievement to do. Okay, I'm still clearing out mold, right? Mold, okay. Mold, hello? Hello, mold? Even though I'm the director, I'm following the janitor's orders, so I'm here to kill you. There you go. Alright, looking for more mold. The mold... This is the worst mold I've ever seen. I've seen mold, okay? It's never been that big. I'm assuming there's none out here. No? Okay. It's just the part where I gotta like look at the ceiling and the cubby holes here, trying to find little pustules. That kind of blended in. I wouldn't have known actually that that was a pustule. No. 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 Oh. One more pustule, I believe. But where are you that I haven't seen you yet? Are you in there? Did I walk by you? There's always the one piece of mold I can never find. Yeah, I hid. Oh, you are hidden there. Figures. Alright, what was I doing? What's next? Talk to the plants. That's what we'll do next. Listen, metal detector, I get it. Okay, you're just doing your job. But I am the director. I'll carry as many guns as I want. I don't apparently need any more guns because I have the one that basically is all guns, but I can carry however many one of you guys want. Turns out trying to melee things that explode is a bad idea. I never would have thought. You know, despite the fact I'm sure I've destroyed all these windows before. They seem to all be repairing pretty quickly. That's it. Blow each other up. Wait, where'd you go? I saw you go this way. More of you? Really? There are too many of you. You all have shields now. You dodge all my throws. Your shields are too strong. This is an unfair fight. And now there's a vent in my way. Okay. getting frustrated now. I really wish the game would like let me choose my height when I'm in the air a bit more. Because right now I'd be like, oh, I could like dash into them. Oh, but I can't because I'm not at the right height. But once I'm in the air, that's it. I don't get to change it. I can only go back down. I really need you guys to... Okay. I wish I had known you were going to do that earlier. The fact they have shields is what's killing me right now. They're too squirmy for me to get... They're too squirmy for me to get sustained hits on. But then they just get their shields back. I can't throw at them. They're too squirmy. I would have seized one of them if I could get them low enough, but I couldn't. What do we got? Let's see if we can work our way towards this launch thing, because that seems to be overpowered. But I'd say if I talk to the plants, I'll get another few points so I can work towards my overpowered throwing. When does a janitor stop giving me stuff to do? So, when he says talk to the plants, I mean, these are plants. Can I talk to them? Hello, plants. How are you doing? I hope you're doing okay. Are you the plants? I don't remember you being up here. Is there actually Inquest text on this? But what plants? There's so many plants. These are plants. Can I talk to these plants?
Talk to the plants. Small talk was never really my strong suit. At least they can't talk back.
But how do I talk to the plants? Hey, what's going on, guys? How you doing? I'm literally just gonna go up and...
I hope your day has been productive, little plant. That really works, huh?
Well, that's not weird or anything. Like, did we intentionally have this many plants lying around? This seems like too many plants. And they're in the bathrooms and everything. Like, this is a little bit weird. No plants? Okay. Okay, that looks like a plant. Is that a plant? Yeah, it's a plant.
I hope those nasty hiss haven't been bothering you too much.
I'd feel really weird doing what she's doing right now. Not gonna lie. Hey, how you
My
doing?
leaves were as pretty as yours.
How you doing sitting next to these corpses here? Does it, where'd you got it all, this little plant? I mean, I hope you're not uncomfortable with the corpses lying around. With the fact I basically just stepped on one. Respect to the dead and all that, right? I don't think I want to go down there. Okay, plants, plants, plants. Now you all look like you're doing okay. How about in here? Any plants in here that need a good talking to? Oh. That's probably playing music that I had to turn off because I'm streaming, and copyrighted music during streams is really bad now, guys. No. Plant? Wow, you were hiding in the dark and everything.
The family? I have a brother.
Where are you from, Plants? Where are you from, Plants? Where are you from originally? Where did we find you? You seem to react to sentient beings talking to you, so you're clearly some sort of OOP, I believe. No, you wouldn't be an object of power. You'd be an AI, though. That looks like a plant that needs a good talking to. Okay, but apparently it isn't. Even though it looks a lot like the other plants that are having a problem right now. No, it's too far away. I'm just here to talk to the plants. I didn't even need to do that, but you came at me in a threatening manner, so I had to. Okay, seriously, where are the rest of these plants? Oh, hello. I will toss your friend at you. Don't mess with me. Did I go all the way up here? I mean, I'm making my way up now whether I wanted to or not, apparently. Okay, we got some red stuff. Okay, where's the guy that's shooting at me? Oh, there you are. Oh, somebody else is still here. Are you all dead now? Okay, thank you. Kind of got a Joker costume going on.
They
I mean,
say I'm the director, but what does that
I don't
mean?
know. Well, the
I
suit
have no
type
experience in leadership roles.
is
I
kinda
have no on-the-job
Jokerish.
training.
How fun is that slam? It's a good slam. It's nice if it feels really powerful. Again, I'm the director. Okay, so I talked to all these plants. Any more plants? There's one more plant by the look of it. All these plants look fine. Just gonna hang out on this tree. Whoops! That was less than stellar. Okay. But I'm next to some offices. Do any of you offices have plants that need helping? Oh boy. Can I get in here now? Here we go. Darling Underhill disagreement. Dear Dr. Darling, I feel I must inform you of the very questionable documentation I am seeing from Underhill's desk. She clearly has no concept of what the mold is. She claims there are microorganisms responsible for constructing the mold. Ridiculous. It's rapidly growing fungus, not dissimilar to kudzu. She's fabricating complexity to justify her absurd budget demands. Speaking of which, I find it interesting that an old friend of yours gets her budget approved with no questions asked. I wonder if the Operations Oversight Committee would be interested to learn that. Yours in estimation, Dr. Abraham Lewis. Mind your own business, Lewis. Okay, when do we figure out how to get rid of that stuff? Because it's been there for like... I've seen it since like the beginning of the game. Can I get in here? My God. These things are getting kinky in here.
It's done. It's just one large-scale HRA. It's an easy choice, no choice.
He's having a bad go. Yeah, I've never had such a bad day where I just decided to strip naked and talk to myself in front of a camera, but...
Someone's coming. I'll be there inside. Locked up. Ready to be blown away. Ready for the journey. To be blown flying into the world. Ready to see. To listen.
Okay, well, I have a feeling I'm not going to find Dr. Darling until the very end of the game at this rate, and he's not going to be on my side. The game has certainly been making it seem like he's the whole reason everything went wrong. Right, well, that was fun. I still haven't found that last plant yet, though. Okay. Whoop. And whoop. Okay, hang on. Treasure, not a plant though. Seize accelerator. What can I get rid of? Don't want you. Don't want you. Actually, there's no point in having any level 2 stuff. Why is it even giving it to me? Level 1, that's just an absolute insult at this point. Okay. Well, These are just windows. Okay, I just broke everything. How'd you get up here? There's no stairs. How'd you get up here? Sir? Sir? Are you okay? How? What happened to your face? Oh my goodness. Lab 79. That's a very high lab number. Oh boy. That's some cheeseburger and some soap. I don't understand. Let's see. Salmon soup, torpedoes, saucers, one happy philosopher. My sister lives in Glasgow. Magenta on Sunday. Elevators tip me over. 19 minus 15 minus... What? Do I get to hear loud music? I want to hear loud music. The sound of bromance. That's awesome. So we're just reversing gravity, or what? What are we doing in here? I want to hear the loud music. Come on. Guys. So, Jay, I found the area. Am I able to, like, listen to loud music or something? There's big speakers and I want to hear them. Or do I literally just come up here and watch these guys fly around the room? Just keep spamming the button. No? Nothing? Well, okay. I don't know what the point of this is. Or there's some sort of reference I'm not getting. Eh. Alright, whatever. I found it. I think that's all that matters. But I did all that because I was looking for a plant to talk to. I don't appear to have found one. Oh, at least I got another countermeasure done. Seriously, how many are here? I need to talk to a plant. I don't have time to deal with your nonsense. Go blow something else up. Because apparently you guys are infinite. No? Still? Jeez, are you done now? You better been protecting a plant. That's all I got to say.
What do you make of these hiss?
They strike me as instinctual.
You guys got any plants in here? No? Okay. I don't really care what they think of the hiss, honestly. Oh, there you are.
Your chlorophyll really brings out the green in your leaves.
That's all of them. But I kind of wish there were more. They're good listeners.
She wants to have plants to listen to. Well, I guess I better go to the Panopticon and try that nonsense. Alright, where's the nearest? Seriously, I'm pretty sure there was a thing up here I could use. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Alright, clean my reward. Whatever. So I need 8. Jeez. Okay. Well, it doesn't look like I need to defend anybody, so it should go better for me. Okay, that was a key his target, right? Got a jukebox token. Holding on to those. Were you up or down? I guess that answers my question. Oh, well that one was actually a lot easier than previous ones. Okay. Sector elevator where? Oh, okay. I'm just going to the elevator in this area. Makes sense. Okay, sector elevator.
Good luck out there.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there, reaching for her, trying to make her act. There was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man, a hunger in the dark. Investigation sector.
Investigation sector, huh? We should check this out.
Yes, we should. Let's do that. I want to see what's up with Alan Wake. Oh, there you are, Jay. Was there any purpose to me going all the way up there? I found the hidden location, but it was just seemed to be a room with big speakers, and I couldn't figure out what to do with it. Was there something I was supposed to do there? Is this a brand new area? Oh, I don't know yet. Oh, okay. Oh, hello. Jeez, there's so much more. What the hell? This game is huge.
Anyone here? Guess not.
Tractor. Oh, mirror procedures. This item should be kept in a sealed chamber with minimal external visibility. A hanging mirror, oval in shape, the frame is made of ornately wrought brass. The item does not reflect its surroundings accurately. The item's effect is complex. Most notable is the fact that the glass transports individuals to a paranatural space when touched. And this space is an imperfect reflection of our reality. Some objects inside the reflection are simple mirror images, some are redacted, while some do not appear at all. The reflection only contains areas within a redacted distance from the item itself. Relocating the item has proven that the reflection changes to depend on its surroundings. Agents have been sent in to explore the reflection. Redacted has been observed in test subjects sent inside, believed to be psychosomatic. Prolonged exposure to the reflection is not advisable. Tractor supplement. Burrow tractor miscommunication led to a local coroner examining the body of William Burrow. Male Caucasian, 33-year-old man found dead on his property per police report. Remains obtained for coroner's office also include blood, urine, bile, stomach contents, and bone fragments. Autopsy findings: blunt force injuries to the head, lacerations on the left ear and cheek, blunt force injuries extremities, a dislocation of the right knee, complete avulsion of the right upper extremity with associated fracture of the proximal right humerus, extensive trauma, abdominal region, complete avulsion to multiple organs including stomach, heart, liver, pancreas, kidneys, and portions of the large and small intestine, all missing from scene. Conclusion: it is my opinion that Mr. Burrow's death is not the result of a mechanical accident as claimed by authorities. The removal of organs is consistent with an animal attack. Oh, this is a second expansion. Okay. Hello, Mr. Wake.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there. A presence. Jesse Faden could hear it. A call. It was faint, reaching for her from a dark place. Faden was sensitive to visitations. She had them all the time. From her guiding star and the previous director. She was the perfect receiver. As if she'd been made for this. Faden paused to feel it. The force at play here. It was changing things around her, subtle.
The voice actor really didn't change his voice in between this and the Darlene character, did he? It's very obvious the same guy.
Says with the hiss. So it wasn't all bad. Not a hostile transmission. It was powerful, but it was coming from far away. And made weak because of the distance. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man. A man desperate to escape. She sensed something else, too. A hunger in the dark. Not unlike the hostile resonance. Waiting. She knew that desperate acts can have grim consequences. It was this, more than the man's despair, that made her follow the call. The elevator lights winked back on. The darkness receded like a memory. There was a new button on the elevator control panel. Investigation sector. Faden pressed the button. The elevator doors slid shut with practiced bravado.
Okay, so Jay, if this is the second expansion, do you recommend I do the main story first? Or does it matter if I go in here now? Resignation letter. Redacted of Redacted 2019, to whom may concern is with great anger and regret that I tender my resignation as head of investigations for the Federal Bureau of Control. I do this in protest of the rampant disregard for my department's redacted. My staff cannot continue to work in these conditions. Previous requests and warnings and hello, cat, have fallen on deaf ears, so I must now rely on my actions to speak louder than my words ever could. I blame the situation on a redacted who has routinely ignored my request for assistance in reclaiming the parts of the investigation sector lost to the redacted loose inside. I will never forget the screams of brave agents begging for us to open that fire break. I will carry the shame for the rest of my days. The redacted has failed his agents. I shall never forgive him for that. Well. Okay, so what's the first expansion? Is that the jukebox token? Mr. Kirkland, here are the latest agents confirmed missing, presumed dead from the containment breach yesterday. Agent Jonathan Connor, researcher Ezra Cruz, Agent Carolyn Dempsey, Agent Lindsay Malcolm, Agent Charles Murray, Agent Derek Shaw. Letters of condolence will be delivered to you to sign prior to sending them to their families. You will be updated as soon as additional confirmations are made. Also, per your request, a network engineer checked how many cases were backed up digitally. Unfortunately, a large number of active investigations were not archived yet, and the only hard copies of reports exist behind the fire break. They're lost, I'm afraid.
Seems a lot more crowded than the rest of the Bureau.
Okay, so have I started the first expansion somehow yet? Per authorization of Mr. Kirkland, Internal Investigations D084-5 was launched into unethical practices of Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Despite the accounts of anonymous redacted regarding inhumane treatment of a redacted currently housed in the Bureau, our official findings regarding this were inconclusive. Numerous obstacles arose during the investigation. The majority of redacted sector personnel seem to be wholly unaware of any such redacted contained there. One redacted confirmed the redacted code's name to be redacted, but all files pertaining to that name were inaccessible, being classified under the highest clearance level. Investigators were similarly blocked from entering the redacted research wing to interview its staff. The matter was further complicated by the lack of clarity on whether non-human paranatural entities warrant humane treatment. While this investigation cannot address any charges against Dr. Darling, we do recommend an investigation into redacted research. Christ. Mr. Dennis, a request came through recently from an FBI agent asking for all our files on Bright Falls, specifically on the disappearance of the author Alan Wake. Per the Interagency Information Exchange Agreement, I had some paper pushers gather up a folder of all pre-approved files. Don't worry, all the inappropriate material is either missing or redacted, but I'm writing to let you know that we received this request from a special agent named Alex Casey. Sounds familiar, right? That's because Alex Casey is the name of the fictional detective in those hard-boiled crime books Alan Wake wrote. Pretty interesting that an FBI agent sharing the name of the most famous character Wake wrote is looking into a case dealing with a writer's fiction coming true. I think it's worth looking into, but what's your opinion? Just give the word and I'll start surveillance on this guy. Here are my quests. Finish Django, Dark Place, put a record on. And I'm pretty sure the slide projector is a main quest line. So I'm guessing I don't have it yet. Or haven't found it. Ooh, helmet. Trench, official warning. Kirkland, I'm growing tired of your blatant attempts to lay your incompetence at my doorstep. I know you want this to be true, but you are head of investigations. This failure is your responsibility. What did you think would happen holding a dangerous specimen in investigations? The containment sector exists for a reason. They are better trained and better equipped for this type of work. In fact, they have admirably taken on certain AWE monitoring responsibilities that your staff are no longer capable of. This happens more and more now. You don't think your petty internal investigations have gone past my notice. You are a worm. Everything I've done has been for the benefit of the Bureau. The prime candidate program only failed because of Darling. You are both failures, plotting against me. You are traitors. But the truth will emerge out of you. You are choosing to become my enemy, Kirkland. You do not want to be. Oh. So I need to finish the main story before we're able to do the first DLC. Interesting. Which is an odd way to end things then. Did you go down the elevator shaft in the floor and research? No. Okay, so I think I want to go back to the main story, honestly. Because I've been doing a lot of side stuff the last couple of weeks. I should probably at least try to do a main story quest. And I would love to know what is, you'd go research. Well, I know you're obsessed with all the side stuff, so of course you would go research.
Good luck out there.
Alright, fine. One last thing for you, then. We'll do one thing. I believe it was here. The slide projector is pretty close to the end. Oh, so I am kind of almost done the main game. Alright. Where was the elevator shaft? Guys. Guys, I'm just trying to find an elevator. I don't want to deal with your crap. Whoop. Gotta be careful there. The pit. Awesome. There's an elevator in the bathroom. That seems really, intrusive. I need people coming up and down an elevator while I'm trying to drop deuces. I'm hearing some gross noises. Is this where that clog thing originates? Is it? Is this where I fight the clog? Okay, you're not enemies?
Careful in there, man. Area's under quarantine.
I wouldn't go in there without talking to Underhill first.
Even if you have, I still wouldn't go in.
Well, I would probably listen to them, but, you know, it is a video game. If it was real life, I'd be like, oh, you guys, I'm listening to you. I have been here for a total of like 6 hours. I have no idea what's going on. I do not know any better, and therefore I'm leaving everything to you. However, it is a video game, and therefore... Alright, so I thought this would be a dead end, but okay. I guess I'm going in there.
Excuse me? Are you lost?
Excuse me? I am the director! I'm gonna open your other door just to be a dirt jerk about it. Mold threshold. So you want to know how my mold research is getting on, Casper? Here it is. Microscopic organisms similar in appearance to Redacted construct the architecture of the mold. I do not understand if these Redacted are the original disseminators of the mold or are bitten by some fungal infection. The mold is the most prolific and durable organism I have ever seen. I theorize there is a mold source located somewhere on our side of the threshold, rooted here to accelerate growth in our dimension. I refer to this yet unknown source as Mold 1, because you're very good at naming things. The mold produces an enticing aroma to encourage human consumption of itself. It propagates in the chest cavity and quickly subsumes the entire body, seizing control of motor functions. This behavior was not observed when I first arrived, which means the mold has adapted to our presence. Targeting our biological imperatives as a way to spread is a truly ingenious little thing. Oh, so she's one of those people who's like, this thing is destructive. I love it. It is my child. Threshold's utility research. Dr. Darling's recently penned essay titled Redacted. Redacted contains some glaring omissions that I feel I must shine a light on. Firstly, the entire premise of the essay is that the quarry threshold is beneficial to the Bureau, while the mold is actively hostile, to use his words. We cannot determine the worth of these dimensions and their life forms using bureaucratic definitions. Secondly, the mold is much more beneficial than some rock. If the Redacted creating the mold were reconfigured in their purpose, the structures that they could build would rival the greatest skyscrapers. The mold's resistance to various strains of disease we have attempted to introduce could be derived into Redacted. Yes, admittedly, this application is more difficult than picking up a rock and gluing it to a wall, but I pause to wonder when the Bureau lost its eagerness for a challenge. Well, judging by all the crap that's in here, I think we lost our will about one killer fridge ago. Whew, a lot of reading. Hello, Raya. How's it going on? How's it going down there? Enjoying the mold so far? Settling back into life at the old FBC? I also wanted to ask how your coffee with Emily went. She's a star on the rise, incredibly bright, extremely intuitive. But I want to hear what you thought of her. I think you two could be very good on a project together, could learn a lot from each other. Let's get together and chat about it soon. Anyway, sorry for the interruption. I'm sure you can't think of anything besides the mold right now. You always were a woman of focus. I always admired that about you. Talk soon, Casper.
Do you normally barge into people's private workspaces?
She clearly doesn't know who she's talking to.
Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
Why? Because of those hiss things the Rangers keep going on about. Haven't you people sorted that out yet? The situation down here could spell doom for the Bureau.
You mean this mold?
Correct. Perhaps you could help me. I require samples of various mold strains, and the mold has made the environment far too dangerous for me to fetch them myself.
So she doesn't know I'm the director, but she's willing to send me into that shit.
Mold samples? I thought this could spell doom.
It could, and it will, whoever you are. The mold is spreading. We need to find the source before it spreads too far.
And these samples will do that?
No. Samples of 5 unique strains, when blended properly, will allow you to travel deeper into the pit, where I've pinpointed the approximate location of the source of the mold.
Okay. So what do these samples look like?
Similar to the one on my table there. I've made a list of the samples I need. Here. You'll find them throughout the threshold.
I'll take a look. My name's Jessie, by the way.
I'm sure it is.
Oh dear. Alright. It won't let me hold G, but okay.
Have you worked with Emily Pope?
Our paths have crossed. Darling arranged for us to have a coffee. A meeting of the minds, he called it. She's talented. I can certainly see her doing well here.
I feel like there's a but coming.
But she's drunk a bit too much of the Bureau's proverbial Kool-Aid. She shouldn't be afraid to forge ahead on her own. Science is skepticism. Everything must be questioned before the truth can emerge.
Gotcha.
So is Darling your boss?
If you insist on clinging to such outdated hierarchies, then...
I don't
Yes.
insist on clinging to hierarchies.
However,
I
would
believe
argue
I'm the
that our
boss here.
fields are too dissimilar for one to manage the other. Of course, Darling would much prefer to find his own miracle solution to the Bureau's fungal frustrations. He always needs to be the hero.
This chick is snarky.
So tell me again how you came to work at the Bureau?
Well, like I said, I was brought in as a special advisor. A temporary position, you see. Although that's not the whole truth. I was employed here for a time, straight out of university. After a decade of admittedly fascinating work in threshold research and regulation, I began to chafe under the bureaucracy. I needed a change. Not that academia was so different.
And then the mold happened.
About 4 months ago, yes. Since my departure from the Bureau, they hadn't been able to find my equal in threshold analysis. Darling and I had kept in touch over the years, meeting at conferences and the like. He called me, and I booked a flight. I've never been able to say no to a man with a dangerous alien biosphere. I had to leave my post in the middle of term, but so be it.
So she's a professor. That explains a lot.
Okay.
The mold seems to be having some weird effects on things.
Indeed. Even people are susceptible. The fungus grows rapidly within the chest cavity, killing the host. Luckily, one must ingest the stalks to become infected.
Don't eat the mold. Okay.
We've always cremated the infected bodies after autopsy, but I believe there may be another stage of maturity. A blooming, if you will.
I never thought the word blooming would sound so horrible.
She seems way too fascinated with what's going on. She's freaking me out.
Thanks for the information.
My pleasure.
Okay. So...
I hate guard duty down here. This place is fucking weird. This is
It smells so sweet down here. Suddenly I'm really hungry.
Don't eat the... Don't eat the mold! It's dangerous!
Are those people?
Well, I'm guessing they were at one point. Wow, you guys really let it go down here, didn't you? Okay. Was that like a homing missile? What the hell was that? So, this looks kind of similar to what she had on the table, although I forgot to take a look before I left. Do I just bring this thing to her? This seems like weird, but I'm gonna do it anyway. This is freaking me out. I'm gonna take her down a peg. Here's a sample. Sorry, sample blew up. My bad. Is that really what it looks like? Anyway, what am I looking at here? F5 mold samples. Grows near fresh corpses. Grows near toilets.
My family had black mold once. Bleach did the trick.
What? I'm not a psycho. I don't like pompous people, and that's exactly what she's acting like. So, you know what? She gets a giant red explodey thing. Anyway, here's some toilets. Is the other stuff growing out of it, I can tell you that much. Yeah, I didn't try to blow her up. I thought I would have just said I thought it was a sample. I have questions. But, I am in the Federal Bureau of Control and nothing makes sense in here, so you know what? It's fine. That place looks effing gross. Well, this is what happens when you don't clean up mold, alright? It gets everywhere. Are there seriously more toilets deeper in? And why would mold specifically grow next to televisions and toilets anyway? This whole thing is weird, man. I don't know if this will do anything, but go ahead. You're mine now, mole dude. Man, oh man. You guys really let it go in here, didn't you? So I think I heard something shooting at me. Yep, there we go. I think I missed the, I was trying to do an attack and I think I missed. I tried using the smash thing because it worked out so well for me in the past, and apparently that was a bad idea. The worst part is I don't think there's a control point down there, so I'm just going to have to travel back down from the last one. So it's interesting if this is a semi-important quest area that there isn't anything that sends me here. Because nothing I've done has told me to go down that elevator shaft. So it's kind of interesting that there's this whole important area then. Oh, get out of my way. The toilets are after Taco Tuesday. Yeah, I guess that would grow some mold, wouldn't it? Alright, let's try this again. There's no point trying to take control of them with melee. Okay, I'm about to blow myself up. Go, get down! Jesus, a Demigorgon from frickin' Stranger Things. Now you I will seize, because you're long range, so you might actually be able to shoot at things for me. Okay, there's still another one there. Are you guys duking it out? Okay. Okay, I'm just blowing up everything, apparently. Just not a care in the world. Just blow up everything, it's fine, whatever. Okay, so that was fun. Okay, restrooms. So this should have toilets, and therefore should have a sample. Okay. That was one explosive dump, clearly. Apparently several! The toilets are all over the place. Okay, am I just walking right by them? there we go.
Gross. Underhill is gonna owe me for this.
I lost a lot of health just then. What just happened? Okay. Grows near fresh corpses, televisions, staircases, and the pit. Good thing they sent me in a place that has that's basically a giant maze. Because that's not annoying when I'm just looking for 6 things lying around randomly on the ground.
One of Underhill's samples.
Oh god, what is this? No! Please no, not the Threshold Kids. Why, God, why? I'm so uncomfortable right now.
Building shifts occur at random and without warning, but with the Bureau's cutting-edge technology, we can stabilize the oldest house. Safe employees are happy employees. Certain rituals allow agents to navigate the oldest house as well. But accidents do happen. Trapping agents inside the walls. I heard you got stuck in your room for 3 days, Topher. Too bad you didn't have your book with you. Or any food. And remember, kids, when you feel the floor deviate, it's already much too late.
Okay, but seriously, what drugs are the people at Remedy on? Like, what? They're on mold, I'm guessing, because... What do you mean, where's the Emmy? That is the scariest thing I've ever seen. I've watched almost, hundreds of horror films. Nothing has ever scared me as much as that. Loser gets it. What the F indeed? Okay. Jesus! Why do you even have health in this game if everything one-shots you? Christ. Don't call me a pussy. That's the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. God, the guys at Remedy need, like, freaking psychiatric evaluations. That was some weird stuff. Loser, way to understate everything. Weird. My God, bizarre. I don't know what to call any of that nonsense. Okay, that wasn't me. I didn't do it. It was like that when I got here. Nothing here. Nothing here at all. Anyway, fresh corpses near staircases near the pit. Pink Flamingo supplement. Awesome. Agents noticed a transient commonly found outside the entrance of the Bureau headquarters could carry the item and loudly claimed to be responsible for the lack of inclement weather. The frequency of these claims attracted the personal interest of Dr. Darling. In interviews disguised as casual conversations, the transient reported that the item gives me clouds when it's hot and sun when it is not. An event of note occurred during a heavy downpour when the vagrant was witnessed performing a possible ritual with the item. See file PAI 1372 for detailed observation. Dr. Darling reported a wait of redacted seconds before the rain stopped. The vagrant was seized the next day. After redacted, he was found to possess no redacted and was released. The item remains in the Bureau custody under suspicion of altered status, so this still has not been proven. All known variations of identification formulas have failed to elicit a response from the item. Well, you guys couldn't get a response out of the rubber duck either, and look how that worked out for you. I mean, that was some strange shit, some crazy shit, some effed up shit, some drug shit. Yeah, the drug shit would actually be a very, I feel, accurate representation of everything I just saw. Okay, how do we get out of here? Alright. Well, time to go back in this hellhole.
This looks like a good one.
Yeah, looks fantastic. Hey guys, I think I found the source. So I'm getting myself killed and I didn't even do anything or fight anything. I was just dying because of reasons. Whoa, 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 whoa. Picnic basket procedures. Item to be stored in a black rock paneled cell. Keep away from lab animals when not in use. A simple wicker basket with cloth lining. No food items inside. The item produces a hypnotic effect that solely affects non-human animals, forcing them to congregate passively around the object. Animals from every genus and species have thus far been tested or susceptible. Single-cell organisms do not appear to react to the effect. Appendix, June 1997. Item was taken to a forest upstate for testing. Results of the test provided contradicting data as some of the attracted animals exhibited hyper-aggressive behavior. The exercise unfortunately resulted in redacted. Further testing should be restricted to more low-risk animal species with medical staff on standby. Well, there is clearly a Yogi Bear joke in here somewhere. Stop exploding in my face, please. Oh, goddamn. Okay, so I'm still looking for corpses and staircases. Those are the guys that have been doing so much stupid amounts of damage to me. Good thing he didn't attack me immediately or I'd be dead right now.
Found one.
Okay, just fresh corpses left. Oh, sweet. Ooh, achievement unlocked. Discerning the pattern. Copyrighted music. Okay, so there's corpses all over the place here. So where's the sample? Everything does a stupid amount of damage. Yes, I know. This.
This looks like a good one.
Alright, Underhill, I'm coming back with all your garbage.
That's all 5 samples. I should get these to Underhill.
Okay. When all else fails, just throw their own corpses at them. Balloon procedures. Containment procedure. Item must be kept away from animals. The cell must be regularly cleaned of the black substance the item produces. All cleaning tools must be redacted along with the black substance itself. Item is a novelty balloon made of silver mylar. On its face is a colorful message to get well, surrounded by cartoon hearts. A ribbon is attached to the balloon. Item has not stopped floating after a considerable amount of time in the bureau, which suggests it does not hover through the use of helium. The item produces a dark-colored sticky substance which drips down its ribbon. Can I see this balloon? I would love to see what dark sticky substance it has. Alright, hang on. Give me back up. Can I get back up? Ow. So I'm guessing I was stepping in bad stuff just then. That looks like a little cubby hole that I can get into. This game loves its cubby holes. Doesn't look like there's anything here though. Alright, I'm gonna go with there's nothing there. Let's just bring the samples back before she sends me back in here. Because you know she's going to. I'm gonna fight some giant mold boss.
You look like a woman with mold for me.
What does that kind of person
I
look
found
like?
all 5, but I kind of wanted to eat them.
The mold has that effect on some people. Likely due to the fact it's not actually mold or even of this dimension. I suspect it is the result of 2 incompatible molecular structures, one dominant, coming into contact. I call it mold or fungus because it's closer in appearance and behavior than anything else we know, except perhaps bacteria.
She reminds me of my old biology teacher.
Did you happen to meet any
Yeah,
more
Mom was
members of
terrible
my
too.
ranger detail?
I didn't see messengers. Just walking mold people. Unless...
Yes. If you found mold people, you found my rangers. I refer to the creatures as hosts. They, like other unwary agents, succumbed to the appetite. But that's nothing for you to worry about.
She seems
The
way
payload
too
I'm
nonchalant
about to make
about
with
that.
these samples will make the lower level perfectly safe to traverse. It has the added benefit of immunizing you against the pit's toxic spores.
I feel like I should ask to see her credentials.
There. That didn't take too long now, did it?
That took
Ingest
no
this
time
pill,
whatsoever, and
then
that
go and find
worries
the
me.
source of the mold. Only there can we begin to understand how to stop it.
Take a mystery pill because a rude lady in a hazmat suit tells you to. Great idea, Jesse.
And yet I do it anyway.
Honestly, did you want me to wrap it in cheese?
Not
That
the
coulda helped.
taste, the smell. It stinks in here now.
Good. That means the pill is working. The worse it smells, the safer you'll be. Now go. Find the source.
Thanks for the information.
That sounds
My
terrible.
pleasure.
So what, does my world just stink now? Like... That seems like a crappy trade-off.
This must be the pit Underhill was talking about.
Alright, let's go. Well, looks like this ranger didn't succumb to the appetite. Looks like he succumbed to gravity, actually. Level 9? I don't think I've seen any level 9 stuff before. Luckily, there's lots of explodey things here.
Oh, God. The further I go, the worse it smells.
Okay, well, you're my mole person now. I don't know if doing that was going to be useful to me in any way, shape, or form, but you're mine now. I'm guessing there was this. Oh no, there's just another person there. Oh, there's a bunch of different people here. I don't like that it's a maze down here. That worries me a lot. I'm gonna get lost. And I don't even know for certain what it is I'm looking for. Not to mention that keeps happening. Okay, just I don't know what you tested, but it really didn't work out for you. I'm sorry. I guess I don't even need to worry about reload efficiency, do I? Not on that weapon, anyway. How many duplicates I can remove? Oh man. Control point in the middle of this is fantastic. And it's fantastic in case I die, but it also makes no freaking sense that it's there. Weapon forms. Okay. Got countermeasures done here. Well, this seems like a perfect time to do mole hosts.
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.28. Wait, 6, 7, whatever. Still in the...
I was hoping I could listen to it while I load myself out here. So what is charge? What can I put in it?
Fresh mold. Always straight up eating the vegetables now because, well, why not? Mom said, your vegetables, eat too many and your skin will turn green. Green like Ollie's. Hey, Ollie, what'd you find now?
Ollie found some terrible stuff that he probably ate, and now he looks like something out of The Last of Us. There's no map down here either. So is this the way I came in? Yes, it is.
Ramsey, Ranger Captain, note 7.25. Underhill sent us down this weird-ass threshold looking for whatever's making all these vegetables sprout. I will say this, it smells delicious.
Yeah, they're dead. This place just has treasure boxes hidden in the weirdest areas. Like, I've seen them up on, like, ledges and everything. Like, why? Oh, hello. Oh, I can fire all three. I just ruined this place. I feel like I should feel a little bit bad. I kind of just blew the living hell out of this area. Just... Okay, so I thought it was a dead end by the control point. Was I wrong about that? Or am I? Oh, I'm supposed to go further down, am I? Okay. Oh, that looks spory.
Nope. No.
Nope is the appropriate response to what we just witnessed. jeez, I gotta get off the floor. Okay, so that fight is intense. First, I was doing a ton of damage. I was like, oh, I'm doing well. And then the floor became dangerous, and the plants were trying to kill me. And I agree with Jesse. Just nope. Absolutely nope.
Is that the source? It's kind of pretty.
Yeah, nope, nope, nope. Oh, it's even got little explodey bits. No explodey bits, please.
I need to stop being surprised by all the weird shit in this place.
I agree. Well, Jay, you say that's a hard boss, but... And I'm sure I kind of more fluked into that than anything else. But, second try. Mad skills, yo. It's okay, you can be awed by my skill, it's fine. Well, it's... Don't worry. I'm sure you did some of the other bosses faster than me. So I get to have this one. You just saw the best strat. What are you talking about?
Oh, so good.
Oh boy. Shay, don't worry about the strats. I gave you the strats. Don't worry about it. Exactly. Study my strats. I have mad skills. My strat mostly consisted of running around blindly and throwing explosive things at the face of the plant. All you had to do. I feel like I'm going to have a harder time finding my way out of this place. I hear another one in here. Oh, you did not die. I don't know for certain that there was an achievement for that, for using this ability, but there was an achievement for all the other ones, so I'm just gonna go ahead and guess that there is. This seems to be the way out. Way out, maybe? Is there a way to get back up this way? Because it doesn't look like there is. I'm not meant to... Because it doesn't look like there's anywhere I can get like a little foothold either. Okay, well, I guess I was meant to go elsewhere and come back down? I mean, that's unfortunate, but... God, I'm so glad that the chanting is still going on. I've loved it so far. I mean, like, I know it was meant to be ominous, and now it's just annoying. It used to be ominous. Get out of my way. Where did the guy go? I don't even want to fight you guys. I just want to finish my mission. Those invisible dudes? Man, did you see that aim? It was invisible and I still hit it. Goodbye. Although I might have just killed the plant. Because there are apparently sentient beings in this universe. I'm not savage. There's collateral damage in the bureau, alright? The plant shouldn't have been there. Lady, I killed your giant plant thing.
Bleach did the trick. Has Underhill...
You've returned, I see.
Yes, I have, yes.
And you're not sprouting mold from your
Annoying
eyes. I take
woman.
it that means my pill worked. Now tell me everything. Did you find the source? You did, didn't you?
I found a big, angry plant. Like, gigantic. I killed it.
You killed it! You found the source and you killed it! I could have learned so much from a live specimen.
Her concern is touching. Really, it's too much.
Here, I brought you a sample.
A piece of the innermost mold. You're not such a lost cause after all. Strange. So different, even superficially.
Can I do the ground pound thing to her?
Perhaps.
Please, no more stages.
You'll be pleased to know that cutting down the creature at the source has already resulted in a notable cessation of the mold's rapid growth. You've bought me time for further study.
So what now?
I'm glad you asked. While you were busy in the pit, a number of mold hosts were sighted beyond the threshold. They managed to sneak out without the Rangers noticing.
Good job, guys.
There's a reason I didn't send Steve and Andy to find the mold source with the others. These vagrant hosts must be eradicated as soon as possible. The mold can still be spread by their overgrown bodies.
Any idea where they went?
The hosts I've observed are not a sprightly bunch. Here are the reports I've received. They'll help you find them.
I'll go take care of them.
Good. And do be quick about it.
There's a nice way to say that.
Oh my god, I'm actually gonna, like, destroy this woman.
Thanks for the information.
My pleasure.
Oh my god. Where do I... Where am I supposed to go? Oh my god. Can I get back up that elevator? I've never actually looked to see if I could. Wow, this is come on, almost there. Oh, phew, we're out. We're out. All is good. Where am I going? Main sector to figure out that stuff. Was this the one that had the plant stuff in? Oops. Is this the one that had the plant stuff in that I couldn't walk in? No. Well, I should at least try one more of those missions before I get off for the night. At least you guys got to see me manhandle the plane. Because I have mad planet destroying skills apparently. Well, were you watching closely? If you were watching closely, you would have saw what happened. But you were probably playing Dark Souls or something, and you missed the epic strats. In which case, you have no one to blame but yourself. I want to know who keeps, like, fixing this stuff, you know? I just keep breaking it, and yet when I get back here, it's all nice and fixed again. I told you what happened anyway. I just threw explodey stuffs in its face. While flying around like an absolute madman. This old house sounds like a terrible place to try and do business. Oh, I can go in here now. I am safe. glad I got that stuff so I can get to the cafeteria concerns. Director Trench, as head chef, I expressed my concern about rumors I've been hearing regarding mold appearing near some of my kitchens. I'm alerting you that any food handled, prepared, or consumed in the vicinity of mold can be contaminated and unsafe for ingestion. If I can verify these reports, then I will need to close multiple cafeterias. I realize this would be an inconvenience to many, but as a caterer, I pride myself in keeping a pristine environment for food preparation and service. Sincerely, Jay Pullman, head chef of the Golden Chow Catering Company. I'm going to go with yes, there was mold. You did, in fact, locate mold. Yeah, this is mold. Yeah, you got a terrible mold problem. Doubt it was a substantial quest. I was just really confused because if it's so important, why did it not try to lead me there? Because there was nothing telling me to go down that shaft. And given that it looks like a giant pit, I may not have gone down that shaft otherwise, because I'd be like, well, that's clearly a place to die. Okay, man, they snuck out and somehow managed to get pretty far in the 10 seconds that I was down with that plant there. I thought these things weren't very sprightly. Underhill's such a dirty liar. Okay, wrong way. I'm going this way. Where's my mold boys? Mold boys. Looks like here. This looks pretty moldy. Okay. I'm saving up my abilities. I need 3 more points. I want to get that super duper throw skill thing. Mold? Mold people? Go. Mold people? Okay, so that's where I just was. Where are more mold people? There was 1. There was apparently like 3. And up here, I'm guessing. Whoop-ow! Alright, where else you guys go? That is an amazing skill. Well, that's what I expected. The description sounds pretty awesome, especially the fact that I can gain my energy back. Seems like a key point. Okay, can't go that way. That skill only came in the second expansion? Well, I guess I should be grateful to the second expansion for giving me an amazing ability. Okay, like, screw off, okay? Next ball that just showed up. Oh, hello. I don't see a Healy ball, but there's obviously one here. I'll shoot you through the heels. Your heels are nothing compared to my power. Here, ball. You're lucky that I apparently don't know how to throw things. Seriously, the only thing keeping me in combat right now. Screw off. Okay, no, you're not the only thing keeping me in combat. Miss. That's a pretty sad miss, actually. Well, that was fun. But I still haven't found the mold guys. Mold boys? Where are my mold boys? I'm guessing they're over here. No? Combat is a blast, but I see this being a really hard game to master for some people. There's a lot of moving around, no time to... There's actually, at points, no time to think. Like, you just gotta dive in there. Which I can see being frustrating for certain players. But I mean, it's amazing for me. I've played all sorts of video games. I kind of have that sort of control on lock, but I can see it being frustrating for certain people. But what sets this combat apart from other games would just be the sheer amount of things I can do, right? Like I have a ton of different abilities that I can use. Where's that third mold guy? Jesus. I'd like to know so I don't deal with the floaty people here anymore. They're really annoying. I feel like I'm going... this way. And there was that way. I just noticed the treasure as I fell off. Okay, how do I get in there again? Monday? Oh, mold. Yeah, I saw it that time, so I gotta go this way? Oh, hello. You guys were not here when I was looking through the window. Okay. I was gonna say, why am I still in combat? Guys, stop kicking each other. Okay. Good. That's one area down. 2 more to go. Alright. And another countermeasure done. Look at that. Alright guys, that's going to be it for me tonight. I'll be back tomorrow night with something, I'm sure. Not positive yet. Maybe some more Control, we'll see. Yeah, I'll look into that. Pierce boost. I don't know how much I want to use Pierce anymore, but... Alright guys, thank you so much for everyone who stopped in to watch. I really appreciate it. It's always fun talking to you guys. And I'll be back probably tomorrow or at least sometime over the weekend. So I hope everyone here has a fantastic evening. There we go. That's the right button. And you guys have a great night.